Hiya, and welcome back to Sileo Tales of a New Dawn, the birthplace of the half-screen censor. Okay, I'm just looking at the thing right now. I'm just looking at the change log. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just started turning off the window capture. Anyways, let's see if Ty's route is available. I don't know if it is. Following a nod of acknowledgement in Diego's direction, I departed from our corner at the rear of the venue and pushed my way through the crowd towards our intruder. Huh? Wait a minute, you're... No way! Fuck. It's not available yet. Available Patreon and shit. Alright, let's just back to the main menu and we will continue with Axel and Dom. Damn it, I was really looking forward to just seeing what could possibly be Bazinga Bird. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Well fuck. Oh god, who is it with? Oh fuck. I'm scared. I'm scared. I am genuinely scared. Why is there a duplicate for Axel and Dom's route? Let me just... No more duplicate. As Russell departed the room, I did as instructed and got comfortable in one of his recliners. Thinking back on the night so far, a smile spread across my lips. Russell was a lot of fun. I was looking forward to seeing just where the night may lead us. Are you... Oh! I forgot about the dick bong. I forgot about the cock bong. I forgot about it. Fuck. Before long, Russell returned to the room bearing a can in each hand, one of which he offered to me. Hiya. Sorry about the wait, my dude. Here, hope you, like it, man. With a smile of gratitude, I retrieved the can from his hand and began turning it over in my hand to examine the label. What happened last 2 days? Just standard tennis ace. Now we are in a room with a shark and a cock bong. Alcoholic ginger beer? They make that? They sure do, my dude. Wow, I didn't even know this stuff existed. I mean, I guess it makes sense, being called ginger beer and all. Is it good? I totally, think so, man. It's a little, harsher than the usual stuff, but it's got that dry, gingery goodness you love. Dry, gingery goodness, eh? That almost sounds like a sales pitch. Are you sure you're not an undercover salesperson who invited me here to sell alcoholic ginger beer? Hiya. What if I am? Then I'll buy 10 whole cases if only for how brazen your sales pitch has been. Man, maybe the company should hire me. I'd make them a total killing, my dude. Maybe they should. And maybe I should try it before making such a big commitment. Then again, I notice you haven't started yours yet either. Well, my dude, there's an old saying, grass before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before grass, you're on your ass. That's pretty clever. I haven't heard that one before. I hadn't either until, a couple days ago, man. I heard from this dude I've been, chatting to online in Australis. Australis? That figures. No wonder I hadn't heard it before. How'd you meet this guy anyway? On a cruising app. Just said I was new to town and looking to meet people in, my profile, man. My ears pricked up, somewhat having heard the words cruising app. I was a touch surprised to learn that Russell was the sort of person who would use such a service, and to admit it in such a casual, relaxed manner. This was an aspect of Russell I had not yet seen, and admittedly, I was somewhat curious. I decided against broaching the potentially embarrassing topic, however, choosing to respond in a similarly nonchalant way instead. Wow, Australis, huh? He's a long way from home. Sure is, my dude, but like that saying of his rings true all the same. So like if you don't mind, I'm gonna get a bit of like a buzz going. I don't mind at all. Here, you might need your my dong bong. Is that what you call it? Well, like what else would you call it? Fair point here. Ah, finally, the cock bong is gone. I leaned forward, collecting the distinctly phallic smoking implement from the table before passing it across to Russell, who immediately began to load it up. Hey, so like, do you smoke? Fuck. It's been a while. A friend of mine in university smoked all the time, and I'd smoke with him every now and then. He claimed it helped him with his ADHD. And, like, did it? Well, it stopped him from bouncing off the walls like usual, so I guess it kinda did. Never! I should know that by now. I should know that by now. Never lower your guard with Sileo Tales of a New Dawn. Never! I mean, with other VNs, with other FVNs, you can lower your guard sometimes, but never in Sileo. Ever! You will regret it. Ah! He was always super high energy, and having him around was often kinda exhausting. But when he smoked, he turned into the calmest, most relaxed guy in the room. Everything okay, my dude? Yeah, I've been so busy with work and stuff ever since I graduated, we kind of fell out of touch. I feel bad. Well, like, do you still have his number? Huh? Oh, I mean, I guess. I never deleted it from my phone. Then you should, like, totally call him, my dude. Ah, see, no. Okay, in the past, we'll just, like, zip past all the naughty scenes. We would just zip past them by spamming the space bar. But since that's kind of the entire update, let's just, like, I don't know. What? Out of the blue? After so long? At this time of night? I realized as I was saying it that I'd called Diego under similar circumstances. Though the two of us hadn't spoken in twice as long, I think I'd called much later in the night. With that in mind, my excuse kind of fell flat. Not that Russell knew that, of course. Why not, my dude? It isn't that late, and I bet he'd be totally stoked to hear from you. Stoked? Another thing my, like, new internet friend says all the time. Pretty cool, huh, man? Ha, sure, I'll think about it, okay? No pressure, my dude. It's just, like, totally important to stay in touch with your friends. Otherwise, eventually, you, like, lose them. You sound as though you speak from experience. Well, like, yeah, man. That friend I mentioned earlier, the one who moved here, he, like, changed his number or something. So, like, yeah. I see. Whoa, whoops. Like, sorry to bring down the mood, my dude. So, like, no pressure or nothing, but, like, if you want to join me, it'd be, like, totally fun to, like, pass and puff, man, but only if you wanna, like, relax. I'm not about to judge you or anything. You know, I might have kept doing it if it weren't for my workplace's strict drug policy. Ugh. Those are the worst, my dude. I can understand it in some fields, but for software developers, fuck off. You know, in a way, doing it now would be kind of like a big middle finger to their bullshit. That sounds like a totally sick excuse to it, my dude. Yeah, it kind of is. You know what? Fuck it. I'm in. Sick. I've never had, like, a smoking buddy before. Well, besides Dad, but that totally doesn't count. Doesn't it? Nah, man. Dad's, like, totally cool and all, but doing it with a friend who's, like, my age, that sounds so much more fun. Wait, you're, like, my age, right? How old are you? I'm 22. Oh, sweet. I'm 19, so, like, so pretty, like, close, my dude. So do you, like, want first dibs, my dude? Oh, I can be patient. But you're, like, my guest, man. Come on, let me be, like, a good host. Fine. I can't believe I'm about to smoke out of that fucking thing. Not too, like, gay for you, I hope. Oh no, it's just right. Oh no. It had been a night of unexpected surprises, the rate of which only seemed to accelerate the later it became. It had been so long since I'd last smoked that I'd almost forgotten what it felt like being high. Almost, as any sense of unfamiliarity quickly dissipated as the familiar feeling began washing over me. Oh my! That is like 420. And the cockbong is back. I just feel like the world is like full of hate, and that's like kind of sad, man. Yeah, man, totally. But like, you'll never be able to, you know, change those kinds of people. So what can you do? I just realized that the MC's eyes are red. I just realized that. So are Russell's kind of. But like, what if there's like some way to like strip them of all that bullshit, man? People aren't like born evil, aren't they? I don't think of myself as like generous or whatever, but if was a billionaire or whatever, I'd feel, you know, like obligated to use my money to actually help unfuck people's lives. Well, that's like just it, my dude. They get like a taste for money, and that like changes a dude. Like a shark catching the scent of blood. Yeah, but like not me, man. Only scent I follow is like the scent of good dick, my dude. Huh? Like you can smell it? I wish, man. Though, like, maybe it's for, like, the best, you know? Woodcrest is just full of hot dudes. It'd be totally, like, overwhelming, my dude. The two of us began smoking at around 10:30 p.m., after which I promptly lost track of time. And perhaps even space. Russell's product was damn good. Better than anything I'd had previously. I felt as though the room were adrift in a calm, quiet void. As though there were nothing beyond the walls of the room except for a sea of stars. As though time and space were meaningless, and reality revolved around the two of us and us alone. Alas, it had been so long that I'd forgotten a specific element of experience. That was until now, of course, and had quickly discovered that Russell was incredibly open about his sex life and sexuality. This only served to make matters worse. Seriously, though, my dude, I'm, like, loving it here, man. There's eye candy, like, everywhere. Yeah, I know what you mean. In uni, I had this crush on Diego. And by moving here, part of me dreamed that something would, like, you know, happen like that. But actually being here, man, I've only been here only, like, 5 days. And there's so many guys I'm interested in that I need, like, a list or something. That's actually why I was at Ty's bar tonight. The guy I'm into, he's kinda in a complicated situation. So I was hoping Ty could give me some advice. And he did! Does the dude know that you're, like, into him? Not yet. I'm keeping that to myself until, like, we figure out the whole situation. Gotcha, dude. That's, like, respectful and all that. Wait, what is... What is what? What you said. What I say? Man, like, what was I even talking about, my dude? You forgot! My dude, like, I don't even know anymore. Neither. So, hey, what about you? Is there anyone you love? Man, I, like, love everyone. Well, mostly everyone. I'm, like, totally about that, my dude. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Romantically. Nah, my dude. I'm, like, trying to keep my options open and all that, but I'm not, like, looking, you know? Gotcha. If something, like, comes along then maybe, if it's right, but, like, I kind of want to see what's, like, out there while I'm young, explore my sexuality, and, like, find out firsthand what does it for me. That's understandable. How's, like, that going for you? Somervale was, like, way too small, man. Not many great options, but here, it's, like, so different. I just finished moving in, so, like, I haven't had the chance yet, but that's about to change, my dude. There's, like, so much choice, and they're almost all, like, totally hot. So, like, I'm totally gonna have guys around just to chill mainly, but, like, if something more happens, I'm down for it. Nice. What type of guys are you gonna have around? I don't know, like, guys? Just whoever, I guess. So, you'll invite just anyone, and you'll sleep with them? Yeah, that's, like, pretty much it, my dude. But what if they're old or ugly? Age is, like, but a number, my dude, and, like, looks are just a bonus. I don't really mind. So, what are your, like, what's the word? Criteria. What are your criteria? Criteria? I don't know, my dude. Turn up, I guess? Really? So, anyone that turns up. Sure, like, why not, man? I don't buy into all of that, like, stigma stuff, you know? Doing that sort of thing, it makes people happy and it doesn't hurt anyone, you know? So, like, why be judgmental about it or whatever? Just have fun, my dude. You know, that's, like, a really cool perspective, man. The world would be a better place with, like, more of that, you know? Hiya. Be, like, the change you want to see in the world, my dude. Dude, that's so fucking wise, you know? You're, like, such an out-of-the-box thinker. If the solutions were inside the box, we'd have, like, found them already, man. Whoa. Maybe it was because I was high, but I nonetheless loved Russell's perspective. Everyone who was always so caught up in the drama of life, and yet here was Russell, whose every move seemed poised to bypass the drama entirely. Earlier in the night, I'd gone to Ty in search of advice on how to approach Axel despite his pre-existing interest in Dom. While Ty's advice had indeed been insightful, I wonder if Russell's unique outlook could bring some fresh ideas to the table. At the very least, it'd be worthwhile to ask. Hey, so, like, imagine you found someone you really liked, right? But, like, he was already super into his best friend. What would you do? Ooh, interesting, my dude. Let me think. So, like, how do you, like, feel about this best friend? Hiya. Huh? I mean, yeah, he's great. I knew you were talking about yourself, my dude, so, like, I say date them both, my dude. What? But, like, what if they found out? Nah, my dude, like, not individually, but, like, all together, you know? All together? Yeah, relationships can be more than just, like, two people, my dude. But, dude, like, society loves to create, like, rules and stuff. But that doesn't mean it's right, and, like, it doesn't mean it's an accurate reflection of nature. People are way more complex than that, man. And everyone has different needs. But, like, think about it, my dude. This way, nobody misses out, and everyone gets what they want. Relationships can be so much more than just monogamous, my dude. The way I see it, if the people involved are happy and find something that works for them, that's all that matters, my dude. This is Axel and Dom's route. And I guess we're going polyamorous in this route. And, like, screw anyone who judges them for it. Huh. Had he presented the very same idea in sobriety, I might have simply dismissed it, allowing those ingrained deep ideals to spare it any genuine consideration. But I was not sober, and in that smoky living room, Russell's words penetrated the barriers that confined the limits of my perspective and shook the very foundation of my beliefs. Society had a tendency to look down on such relationships, pushing monogamy as the only correct option. But on what basis? For what purpose? Russell was right. If everyone involved was happier that way, who cares what others think about it? I certainly had my preference between them, and I couldn't deny that both Axel and Dom were appealing in their own way. And in dating both, nobody would miss out on what they wanted. It was an almost perfect plan. At least it could be, but I had no idea if either of them could be convinced. I peered across the room in silence, watching as Russell loaded up the bong once more. I conspicuously took another sip of my now near-empty can of admittedly quite delicious ginger beer. I watched as he delicately ground the herb, a calm and gentle smile on his face as he worked. I sat there, staring transfixed. In the short time I'd known him, I'd developed an almost profound level of respect and admiration for him and his ideas. His openness and non-judgmental nature gave me such comfort that I felt as though I could tell him anything. I felt so incredibly relaxed and free in his presence. He positively radiated that kind of energy, and I have to admit, I found that incredibly alluring. Everything, like, okay, my dude, you've been, like, staring at me for the past few minutes, man. Huh? Oh, sorry, was it really a few minutes? Dude, you're totally fried, man. Sorry, don't worry about it. Russell simply smiled in reply as I turned my gaze downward to the slightly elevated bulge in my pants. You see, there was one distinct effect of smoking pot that I'd all but forgotten about the time since I'd last used it, and I never really knew if it was common or something only I experienced. Normally, I'd have been much too shy to ask such a question, but I felt comfortable with Russell, and I knew he wouldn't judge me. Furthermore, I just knew he'd know the answer. Hey, Russell. What's up, my dude? Is pot, like, an aphrodisiac? Not in, like, the traditional sense, man, but, like, everyone has different brain chemistry, so, like, it affects different people in different ways. I see. Does it affect you in that way at all? Totally, my dude. If I'm, like, already in that headspace, a bong or two really gets me, like, going. Huh. Good to know. This is just fucking hilarious. Like, this is amazing. As Russell finished packing the bong and lifted it to his mouth to take a hit, I unknowingly resumed staring at my newfound friend. I couldn't help but wonder if he had been in that headspace before he'd begun. As he raised that big glass penis to his lips, Oh god, what was I thinking? Mere hours ago, I had intended to pursue Axel, and here I was, lusting after this shark I'd only just met. As I stared firmly at Russell's face, a fleeting, voracious thought rose to surface for but an instant, and for just a short time, I feared the ramifications if I gave in to my desire. But just as quickly, this thought faded into nothingness, and I just as quickly forgot just what it was I'd considered. All I knew is that Russell's perspective was something I found incredibly appealing. I felt as though keeping him close would somehow make me a better person by proxy. I found him so incredibly cool and so refreshingly open and honest. I admired his perspective. Perhaps far more than I realized at the time, as behind the scenes it seemed as though an obsession had begun to form in my mind. But just what ramifications did I fear? If something did happen, it's not as though I'd have done anything wrong. I hadn't even begun pursuing Axel yet. I was single and free to do as I pleased. But despite this, somewhere deep down I still had doubts, still had reservations, perhaps stemming from the values society at large had ingrained in me. What good were those values, really? All they served to do was shackle me. After all, it seemed like I had nothing to lose and all to gain. Hey, so, The word slipped out before I'd even realized I'd spoken. I was never normally this brazen, never normally this intent. It was like watching a car crash unfold from the backseat within my head. My sober self was screaming at me not to continue, and yet I made an active decision that my sober self was wrong. I confidently cleared my throat before continuing the sentence I'd started. Are you... Am I... What, my dude? In that headspace? My dude, I'm always in that headspace. Was that confirmation? Did he also want what I did? Was he interested in doing that with me? Of course he was. He had already suggested that neither age nor looks were a particular concern for him, and I was young and pretty good looking, regardless. His only criteria was that someone showed up, and I was already here, wasn't I? Despite all the evidence, I still felt somewhat uncertain. Was he truly interested? Did he find me attractive? If I were to make an advance, would that advance be welcome? Hey, so, what's your favorite type? Favorite type, my dude? Type of what? Of cock. Ha! Oh, here you go, my dude. Russell grabbed the bong from his lap and held it out, offering it to me. Oh, thanks. Jesus Christ. The music is not helping. I took a hit as Russell looked on expectantly. Following my exhale, I returned his gaze, unsure as to what he was trying to suggest. My dude, like, look at what you're holding. Peering down, I see the very bong which had carried me to my current state. Its pale red glass is shaped just like my... A wave of intense heat surged through my body and settled in each of my cheeks. I stared lightheadedly with my mouth agape, wondering somewhere deep down how this wasn't already obvious. His bong was... It was just like... And all of a sudden, everything became crystal clear. I'd sat bolt upright in revelation. An action which sent the dong bong hurtling from my lap towards the floor where, thankfully, it remained in one piece. Though the carpet underfoot had not been quite so fortunate as dirty bong water spilled from the top. Oh crap. I sprung from my chair and instinctively reached for the roll of toilet paper sat on a side table nearby. Taking a generous amount, I folded it over tightly and began soaking up the moisture as I got down on my hands and knees in an attempt to express the water from the floor below. I'm so sorry, Russell. I didn't mean to... With the first handful saturated, I turned in place on one knee in order to seek a replacement, an action that positioned me about a foot away from Russell's knees at crotch level. And realizing this, I froze. Our eyes met and his expression told me everything I needed to know. His floors were no stranger to the odd spill. And besides, there were more pressing matters at hand. My gaze shifted downward towards his crotch. He lacked a typical bulge. The goods inside tucked safely away inside. I'd heard a rumor once. A rumor that suggested sharks often had multiple. While I'd seen a shark with only one porn once before, Russell was a different kind of shark. Could he have... I only knew one thing for sure. I was excited to find out. Can I? No pressure, my dude. Is that a yes? It's like a yes please, my dude. I swallowed nervously as my hands began to tremble. Though perhaps not as a result of my nerves, but instead my anticipation. Russell hadn't needed any further explanation. He already knew exactly what I was thinking. And as it just so happened, we were one of the very same mind. I watched as he leaned back in his chair with an eager grin, his gaze fixed on mine, betraying the lustful hunger within us both. I couldn't believe the night had come to this. I couldn't believe what I was about to do. But boy was I glad it was happening. Oh? Oh? Yeah, I'm still not showing that. The pounding of my excited heart filled my ears as I leaned in closer and closer. The angel on my shoulder rallied my anxieties, flooding my consciousness with doubt and trepidation, while the devil on my other whispered words of encouragement and teased with temptation. But of course, as I knelt before my somewhat eccentric new friend with my head now positioned squarely between his surprisingly muscular thighs, I knew that I had already made my decision. Oh? For within the very congenial pocket universe, that moment carefully suspended in time, my indulgence would come at no cost. My desires would be satisfied, and the occurrence would become our very own little secret. Nervous, my dude? No, well, maybe a little, but I honestly couldn't tell you why. I can, like, take the lead if you'd like. Is that what you'd prefer? A satisfied partner is what, like, satisfies me, my dude. And I'm not just, like, saying that whatever your heart desires, man. Then leave it to me. Sure thing, my dude. Hey, like, maybe this will help. Russell reached across to the side table beside, grabbing the remote and switching the TV on behind me. Don't, like, worry about me, my dude. I want you to do, like, anything you want to do, man. And take as long as you like. Anything. Anything, my dude. Russell's tactics were curious indeed. In order to ease my nerves, he intended to shift his attention away from our activities while giving his consent for anything I might want to do. He intended to embolden me, to release me from the burdens of anxiety and judgment. He didn't want me to worry about how he was feeling, or that he would grow bored were I to take too long. He offered the comfort and freedom to enjoy myself without remorse. Hiya! I peered upward at the face of my unlikely companion. His gaze was fixed on the TV screen, and he didn't so much as acknowledge my presence. If I were to remove his pants and begin exploring his body, it was as if he wouldn't even notice. My gaze returned to the focus of my obsession. I felt a swell of confidence from within. This was the first time I'd seen Russell put his abstract perspective into practice, and the resulting unorthodox strategy had already begun bearing fruit. Once again, I found myself thoroughly impressed by Russell, but even more so than that, I found myself hopelessly aroused, and with my fears all but subsided, I boldly reached forward and set to removing the barrier of clothing between me and my irresistible prize. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop reading. Out loud. Ah! Ah! Okay, time to turn off the audio. Oh... No. 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 There's just a look of horror on my face. Like, I read a YouTube comment saying that I, like, overreacted and made it seem like I hated sex. I don't. But just, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just, like... I'm going to need to step away for a second. I need to step away for a fucking second. Oh my god. Ah. Please do. Ah. Automod is just planning to murder me right now. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Just the sound effects. The fucking sound effects. Like I can see the appeal. I can definitely see the appeal of the sound effects, but they're not exactly appropriate for stream. Same with the imagery. Like, oh my god. Oh god, does it get worse? Because, like... Please tell me it doesn't get worse. No. Please. Is... So, like, if you want to, like, clean up, the shower is just through that door over there. Honestly, same. Like, yeah, like, the sounds are weird as fuck. Which, like, weird as fuck sounds are fun. Yeah, weird as fuck sounds are fun and amazing, and personally, I'm, like, with, Lug right there. Mug, it's like, yeah. Like, I'm not repulsed by sex. I don't hate sex, but damn. Yeah. Oh, I can turn the audio back on. Yeah, we're safe. I can turn the audio back on. Reflecting on all that had transpired in the hours since I'd arrived at Russell's, I had fully expected to feel the consequences of post-nut clarity. After all, Russell and I had begun the day as complete strangers, only to end it drenched in another one's... I'm just gonna say milk. Yeah, milk. No, that's worse! That's worse! That's worse! There is no way to make that sound good. There's no way to. And yet, I felt nothing except for joyful contentment. Certainly, things had progressed at breakneck pace, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. You see, there was something very special about Russell. The two of us had bonded in a way I'd never before experienced. He wore his heart on his sleeve, and no topic seemed off limits. He was an open book, and this aspect of his nature inspired a similar candidness in me. There were no doubts, only comfort and certainty in understanding the nature of our newfound friendship. Under different circumstances, maybe I would have experienced some regret. But with Russell, I was nothing less than elated with everything that we'd done, and eager to discover where our friendship might lead. Yes, they're covered in cold water. They did the ice bucket challenge. Ah! I was completely exhausted, and the simple task of cleaning myself up was more exertion than I could possibly hope to endure. Though in all honesty, this had no bearing whatsoever on my response. And what if I don't want to? What, you'd rather, like, stay like that? Hell yeah, I would. Ha! Me too, my dude. Oh god! It was clear we were kindred spirits as we shared a hearty laugh in perfect unison. Oh crap. Yeah, it's okay, my dude. These tears have seen far worse. Oh yeah, then next time, oh my god! All that, and you're still, like, eager for more, huh? Dude, I've had the best time. You have too, right? Just full screen! Just full screen! You're, like, totally adorable, my dude. I have done more than stop working. The entire fucking computer has stopped working. Ah. I need some fucking eye bleach. Let me pull up some fucking eye bleach real quick. Remember the flowers, eye bleach. The computer. Where is it? Images. Sprites. Benji, we need your smile. Benji, we need you. Benji. Fuck. Come. Purify our sinned eyeballs. Come purify our awful eyeball hole things. Our light. Aw, you're like totally adorable, my dude. What? Like, relax, my dude. You bet I'm like down to do this again. This was so much fun. Well, that's great. Hey, no need to be like nervous, man. I'm not about to judge you for having a good time. Just for the record, you're like super crazy hot, my dude. I'm so happy we got to like do all this. Oh, well, me too. You're totally, like, the cutest, man. I'm so lucky. So, like, I really want to hang out again. Okay, tonight was, like, way too much fun to be a one-off. It was almost as if Russell could read my mind. He knew exactly what I was feeling. I didn't need to explain my insecurities, the cracks in my self-esteem, or the extent of my self-doubt. Russell didn't see me the same as I saw myself. Instead, he saw an attractive, charming husky who he was thrilled to call his brand new friend. Self-doubt was simply a reality of how I perceived myself. And Russell not only realized this, he expertly crafted his every word to offer reassurance and boost my self-esteem. I admit, it felt strange being in the presence of someone so determined to build me up after spending the past year being consistently torn down again and again. Strange, but really, really nice. Tonight was amazing. Thanks so much, Russell. Give me a minute. We're just casually breaking the stream right now. We're just going to casually break the stream. Okay. Do we want the smug dork or just the adorable face? Okay. We're just going to, like, drag all these adorable boys in. And they are going to be our eye bleach. Okay, do we also want to add Aaron to it? Do we also want to add Aaron to the eye bleach squad? Okay, so let's not add Aaron. Oh, he's hot boy. Okay. Not cute. Let's take a look at other games and add more to the eye bleach. Tano? Tano is a bitch. He is... Hold on, I'm throwing something in real quick. Yeah, like, Tano does make some sense, but... Let's just add Xavier. We'll put him over here. We'll put Xavier over here. Let's put him behind Benji right there. And then ending off the cute squad. Ending off the cute squad, there's one more character. And I'm pulling him up right now. No, not Rannoch. Rannoch's more hot. We'll just put him over here if I can, like, pull him up. Can I? Rune? We'll just put him over here beside Damien and then put him behind Damien a bit. Can I do that? Yes, I can. And we need, like, one more. Yes, we need one more. Let me see what other games I have on here that we can, like, pull assets from. Who's that? Is Loken hot or cute? Yeah, does Loken define as hot or cute? Okay, he defines as hot. Okay. Yeah, sometimes he is cute. Knights College? Okay, does Lyle identify as hot or cute, is the question. Okay. Looks like we found our last member of the cute squad. I just find it hilarious how we're, like, going out of our way to just, not include Sileo Tales of a New Dawn sprites. They're all... Sileo's a bit too spicy. We'll just put him over here and then toss him behind Xavier. And he's just right there, and there we go. We got our we got our cute squad. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Tonight was amazing. Thanks so much, Russell. Hey, call me Russ. All my friends do, so, like, you totally should too. Thanks, Russ. Thank you, Aiden. Russell beamed, his jagged teeth forming a corny yet unmistakably genuine smile that warmed my soul. I couldn't resist returning an equally excessive grin, sending us both into a hysterical fit of laughter once again. I think that's you, my dude. Peering down at the discarded jeans I'd haphazardly strewn across the living room floor confirmed Russell's claim. The buzzing sound from below cut through the cozy atmosphere like a scythe as the surrounding room convened with its rightful place in time, giving the outside world meaning once more. Yeah, we need the cuteness. I groaned before leaning forward and collecting my phone from my pants pocket, accepting the incoming call. Hello? The fuck, dude? What the hell happened to you? For all I know, your ass is fucking dead. You have no idea how right you are. What the fuck you talking about? Oh, forget that. Just, you know, like, a little joke. You're acting real weird, man. You ain't been kidnapped or some shit, right? Blink twice if you need help. You don't even know where I am. How are you supposed to know if I'm blinking or not? I'll figure something out. Shut up. Acting all superior with your damn logic and shit. Anyway, I thought we were supposed to watch a movie tonight. Well, technically that was last night now. Huh? I briefly lowered my phone from my ear so I could see the time at the top right corner. Holy fuck! It's nearly 2 a.m. No shit! That's what I'm saying. Where the hell are you? What the hell have you been up to? Oh, well, I've spent tonight at a friend's house. A friend? Which friend? Just someone I met earlier today. Earlier on today? Wait. Dude, you fucking slept with Eric? What? No, why the hell would you... Holy shit, you fucking did. Lucas even said he thought you'd go there. And of course you'd try and fucking deny it. Dude, no. It ain't Eric. I swear. Oh yeah? Then who? Russell. I got met at the bar. You fucking left the bar. I was working. Yeah, but I went back after you'd finished. Yeah, likely story. I can see through your lies, too embarrassed to admit you're fucking Eric. I'm not fucking Eric. Was it good, though? The fuck? I'm hanging up now. Oh god, I see stars right now. Oh god, I'm seeing stars right now. Fuck. Fuck. Whoa, hold up. At least tell me if you're coming home or not. One sec. Dropping the phone from my ear once more, I turned my focus to Russell, who once again showed off his razor-sharp smile. No doubt thoroughly entertained by the unfolding drama between my roommate and I. So hey, it's late and I'm exhausted, so of course, my dude, we can, like, turn this into a totally rad sleepover. You're okay sleeping in a recliner, though, right? Say no more, I'm already sold. Thanks, Russ. As pleased as I was to hear I wouldn't have to brave the early morning chill, a part of me was growing to believe that Russell was secretly some kind of mind reader. I'm completely spent, man. I'm gonna spend the night here. I'll see you later, okay? Man, Eric did a real number on you, huh? Diego, all I'm gonna say is, even though our ass is grass, Eric was not the lawnmower. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a real knee slapper. I actually did slap my knee. I swear to God, I'm going to kick your ass the next time I see you. Better hope I don't kick yours instead. I bet it's already real sore, eh? Ha! With a frustrated sigh, I hung up the call without further comment before offering Russell a pained gaze. Oh god. Oh god, my throat hurts. Fuck. Dude, your friend sounds totally hilarious. You think so? You can have him. I don't want him. Aw, you don't mean that, man. No, but he's sure a pain in the ass sometimes. I bet. Still, he can, like, judge you all he likes, man. Who cares? Yeah, he's full of shit anyway. I don't care what he thinks. They are eye bleach. They are bleaching our eyes. That's the spirit, my dude. I do feel a bit bad, though. He'd asked to watch a movie with me tonight, and I honestly forgot all about it. Aw, that sounds like it would have been fun, my dude. But this was far, far better. Still, I'm a little sad I missed out. Well, like, I know it's not about the movie. It's about, like, spending time with a friend, but would you like to watch one with me instead, man? Russell posed his request with the heartwarming sincerity and the purest of intentions. He was quite possibly one of the sweetest people I'd ever met. How could I refuse such a kind request? I'd love that, Russ. And evidently, he felt the same for my response. His signature infectious smile lit up the darkened room as he located the remote buried in the crevice of his chair and began searching for a movie for us to watch. Oh hey, are you cold, my dude? I can, like, fetch you a blanket if you like. Little chilly, but forget the blanket. I've got a better idea. Yeah? Russell's tireless efforts reinforcing my self-esteem had paid off. Fearless, I climbed from my recliner and took several exhausted steps toward my wonderful new friend. Easing down beside him, I inadvertently returned some of the... I relaxed my body, sinking comfortably into Russell's broad chest as he welcomed me with his usual cheesy grin. He then reached out and wrapped his enormous blue arms around my belly and rested his chin on my shoulder with our cheeks ever so slightly making contact. This is cozier than any blanket. Totally, my dude. You're so warm and cuddly. A little... You say that as though it's a problem. Like, as if, my dude, I wouldn't have it any other way. The movie began with a series of scenic shots over what felt like an unnaturally long series of introductory credits. After what felt like an eternity, a strange man entered a flower shop and began one of the downright strangest and most unnatural social exchanges I'd ever witnessed. What the hell is this? Do you like bad movies, my dude? Is that supposed to be a trick question? My dude, watching this will change your life. I had absolutely no idea what the hell was going on anymore as I watched a series of strange characters exposit clumsy dialogue while surrounded by numerous framed portraits of spoons. By that point, it was hard to discern what was real and what my exhausted mind made up. I quickly lost track of the plot as it descended into a bizarre, nonsensical fever dream as my companion and I alike gradually succumbed to our exhaustion, slipping deeper into the similarly fantastical land of dreams. Not that any dream could have beaten our shared reality. Becoming friends with Russell felt like regaining some long-lost part of myself, as though our meeting were destiny. I spared no thought for terms or logistics and indulged neither ambition nor any dreams of grandeur. All that mattered was that here and now, I felt happier than I had for a long, long time. Yeah, we're gonna leave off here tonight. Let me, like, get the save up. Okay, to the main menu. Yeah. Let me actually put the purifiers in their own group real quick. Purity Boys. And there we go. The Purity Boys are in a group. Anyways, stay safe, have a good night, dream of the good furry boys, and I will see you all tomorrow.